Initially, first day we turned them on. Yeah, I mean it was very easy before we turned them on. We did radio testing in areas that we knew were bad, and not knowing that we had more areas that used to be good and now we're iffy. And we've got certain businesses out in this direction and everything else. We've had people. You're in service when you walk in your house. You're out of service. Shortly after we started talking about all the spots we had within weeks after we started, and we understood new system. You're going to have things that pick up. So we did. We reported the stuff. I would email us before we had actual form that everybody has, and so we kept sending them in like they said to, and by the beginning of the year we say, hey, we got to take the next step here. This is we've had over 2 months and we're still having an issue. The borough, fire department, the borough, the township, the Northeast PD all sent a letter to the county state that we want something done now. We're having issues. And they sent out E.F. Johnson, who the radio system got the bid. They come out the Northeast and did some testing and realized that, all right, yes, you do have some dead spots. It was hit and miss with them too. And within a day or so after, the county sent us a plan what they're going to do. They'll change some wattage power with Mercyhurst Tower. Work with Canada to see if they will give us some more FCC licenses, which they've had some issues with Canada. They don't want to budge. And then they talked about this temporary tower, which is setting up the county. And then all of a sudden, March hit, the virus and everything hit. And that seemed to be the blame for everything. Everything's delayed because of the virus. Can't get people to get together to do it. Parts are back ordered. And this was going on for weeks, months. And the companies decided in the last month's meeting that we need to get it out there. That we need to go to the next level.
I think this is the house right here. We had no reception and fire.
And the borough and the township are backing us 100%. Yeah, I mean, we're not getting the fast response back when we send stuff that we thought we should get a response. Say, hey, we got your information. We're working on it. It may be a week or two before we hear anything from anybody in time. And we're not the only department having this issue. This is countywide. I mean, we have a East County Chief Association, and we've talked about it many times in our meetings that we're all having the same communication issue. The deputy chief of Edinburgh contacted me yesterday, and they're having the same type of issue. So it's not just Northeast. It's a different area outside of the city limits.
How hopeful were you that this project would resolve previous communication issues?
The presentation was excellent. The way they presented how it's going to work and what we could do. I mean, the sound of it was a lot better than what we were doing now. And after we got through all the hiccup stuff, but nothing was getting any better, now we were starting to get worried and concerned.
Obviously your big worry is you might not be able to respond adequately to somebody.
Just say you have a normal EMS call and the crew goes in the house, all of a sudden they're on a range and the call ends up being a shooting. Cause you never know when you go to a call, it can change. And if they can't radio for help, they're in trouble, big time.
Have you had any circumstances where this has become a real problem? And
thank goodness we have not had anything that close. We've had some calls where people got nervous